Welcome to this week's Summer Journal Reflection. As we journey through this season of renewal, I invite you to pause, breathe, and create a sacred space for yourself. Whether you're listening while taking a quiet walk, sitting in your favorite corner at home, or finding a moment between the busyness of your day, know that this time is yours to reconnect with your deepest self and with the divine. This week, we'll be exploring summer grace and allowing it to gently guide our thoughts, prayers, and intentions. As you listen and later reflect in your journal, remember that this practice isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about honoring the unique path God has designed specifically for you. So settle in, open your heart, and let's begin this week's journey together. Your authentic voice and honest reflections matter deeply, not just to your own growth, but to the beautiful tapestry of purpose you're co-creating with your Creator to bring to the world. Week 5, Summer Grace. Grace is a beautiful gift that we sometimes struggle to receive. It invites us to embrace a way of living that is counterintuitive to our ingrained habits and beliefs. This invitation is captured wonderfully in the words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 11. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. The word unforced is important here. In a society that glorifies hustle and grind, the concept of unforced grace can seem almost revolutionary. We are conditioned to believe that everything worth having must be earned through struggle and striving. Yet grace operates on a different frequency. It doesn't respond to our attempts to capture or control it. Accepting grace requires us to relinquish our need for control and our insistence on self-sufficiency. It asks us to soften our grip on life and allow ourselves to be vulnerable. Grace, like summer, is best experienced when we are open and receptive. It thrives in the spaces where we let go of our agendas and expectations. It is in these moments of surrender that we truly encounter its transformative power. This week, let's explore how summer's natural abundance can teach us about receiving grace, not as a concept to understand, but as a gift to experience and a way to live. Observations of seasonal living. Summer showers fall on gardens whether we deserve them or not. We receive the sun's warmth without having to earn it. The most beautiful summer moments are often unexpected gifts. Nature demonstrates abundance without striving or stress. Sensory notes. Texture. Ripe berries bursting with unexpected sweetness. Sound. Spontaneous summer rain arriving as needed. Scent. Night blooming flowers offering fragrance without demand. Feeling. Cool breezes bringing relief we didn't ask for but desperately needed. Have you ever thought about how much of summer's goodness comes to us completely free of charge? The warmth of sunshine dancing across our skin, the symphony of birds and insects that serenades us each morning and evening, those spectacular sky shows painted in blazing oranges and purples at sunrise and sunsets that no ticket could ever buy. Receiving can be so difficult, though, sometimes, can it? When someone offers a compliment, I sometimes have to consciously make the decision not to deflect or diminish it. When help is offered, something in me immediately insists that I can manage alone, as if needing others somehow diminishes me. When a gift arrives, my mind starts calculating how I'll repay it before I even fully unwrap it. This constant need to balance the scales is exhausting, isn't it? And if I'm honest with myself, it makes it nearly impossible to truly receive grace in its purest form. Summer is such a beautiful teacher in the art of receiving. The gardens suddenly overflow with more tomatoes and zucchini and flowers than we could possibly use ourselves. Friends and family spontaneously text with invitations to impromptu barbecues. Even the longer daylight hours feel like a generous gift, extra golden time that I didn't work for but get to enjoy nonetheless. Grace feels a lot like that, I think. It's God's abundant goodness flowing towards us, not because we've earned it or deserve it, but simply because that's who God is. Endlessly generous, extravagantly loving, and maybe the most profound act of faith isn't trying harder or doing more, but simply opening our hands and hearts to receive what's already being freely offered. I'm learning to let my hands stay open, to breathe in the grace-filled moments without immediately thinking about how to repay them. Some days I'm better at it than others. What about you? Where do you find it hardest to simply receive without feeling the need to earn or repay? Prompts to prayerfully process. Summer's natural abundance provides a perfect backdrop for exploring our relationship with grace. These questions might help you discover how grace is already at work in your life and where you might be resisting its gifts. Is receiving a hard thing for you? Have you received the gift of grace in your life? Can you recall specific moments when you experienced unearned goodness, kindness, or love? Season of now. Find a comfortable spot where you can observe something growing, perhaps a garden, a potted plant, or even just a patch of wild grass or flowers. Take a moment to really notice how it grows without striving. Then take 3 deep breaths, and as you do, consider this. Plants don't earn sunshine or rain. They simply position themselves to receive what's freely given, turning their faces toward the light, extending their roots toward water. Natural observation. Summer's natural world demonstrates grace at every turn. The wildflowers that appear in unlikely places, bringing beauty no one planted or planned. The sudden afternoon shower that waters gardens without any human effort. The breeze that arrives just when the heat becomes unbearable. Birds don't earn their food through worry, and flowers don't strive for their beauty. All of creation simply receives what it needs, and in turn, offers its unique gifts back to the world. A perfect picture of grace received and grace extended. Journal about learning and leaning into rhythms of grace. What might it look like to structure your days around receiving grace first, then extending it to others? Where do you notice yourself striving for approval or acceptance that God has already freely given you? What grace moments have surprised you this summer? Times when goodness found you without your planning or earning it. Sacred awareness. Sacred pauses. When did grace find you unexpectedly this week? Where did you notice yourself resisting grace? Divine details. What little gifts have appeared in your life that you did nothing to earn? How might these small graces be invitations to recognize and receive God's bigger grace in your life? Spirit's movement. Where do you sense the Holy Spirit inviting you to receive rather than achieve? What might change if you approached each day asking what grace is being offered here, rather than what must I accomplish today? Sacred spaces. What spaces help you experience and receive grace? How might you create more grace spaces in your home and daily routines? 90 Days of Intention, Week 5. Receive. Where will I practice simply receiving this week? Recognize. How will I become more aware of the grace that is already flowing in my life? Respond. From a place of having received grace myself, how might I extend grace to others this week? Not out of obligation, but as a natural outflow. The God that designed and formed you knows you better than you know yourself. Your Creator planted the seeds of His image uniquely in you and desires to co-labor with you in revealing the beauty of His goodness and mercy in the world. He desires to walk with you through every season and is faithful to complete what He started in you.